what's going on, everybody? This the AAGE podcast again with your host, your boy Boogie, and
It's
my
your
man
boy
right here.
Vando. You already know.
Yes, sir. And this week we're gonna start it off because we've been talking about doing this for a little while, but right now we're gonna do the top five rankings of games this year. Honestly, it's been kind of a slow year, so it hasn't been too many good games to come out. But to start it off, I'll let you start it off. What's your top five so far that you played this year?
Man, bro, you gonna put me in a spot like this?
I got to, man. I got to.
uh, to be honest with you, I don't necessarily know what my top five games are because I was super hyped for Dying Light 2 to come out. And gameplay wise, that game is really fun. As far as the gameplay goes, like the gameplay is fun, it's entertaining. The story sucks, but that's been the story of our lives for what, like 7 years now. Stories and games are just trash. It's like they didn't even try, and it's weird because they use the same voice actor from the first game, but it's a
It's a
different
different
character.
character.
And then what's even worse is they mentioned the guy from the first game, and it's the same voice actor. It's so stupid.
That's lazy,
It's super
honestly.
lazy, bro. Super lazy. The story's not interesting at all. But I mean, I guess as far as gameplay goes, for games that's dropped so far this year, that's one of the better games as far as gameplay goes that I played this year.
So you say that's number five for you?
I mean, sadly, that's number five.
Okay.
As far as number four goes, bro, I don't even know, honestly, because I didn't beat Horizon 2. I was playing through it, and again, gameplay is good. It's just the story is lacking. And listen, before I get to the rest of this list, real quickly, I just want to say something. I'm a story kind of guy. Like I love good gameplay, but if the story is lacking, you're gonna lose me as a gamer because gameplay alone isn't enough for me. I like to be immersed in my games. I like games that have good stories, which is why I'm still currently playing through Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like
Yeah.
I know it's crazy. The game came out how many years ago, and I'm still playing it. It's just because the story is actually good in that game. Assassin's Creed's always had good stories though. It's just the game is super big and mad long, so I just be taking my time with it. But as far as games that have come out this year, back to the topic at hand. So I guess I'll throw Horizon in there because I did play it, but like I said, I didn't beat it. So I mean, I guess you can't really.
So that's number four.
Yeah, I will put that in number four, I guess. What else? I know for one, my number one game right now is Multiverses. That's for sure. I have so much fun playing Multiverses. I think that's the best game that's dropped um, so far. And no, it's not like a story based game, but it's just a fun battle royale. Not necessarily battle royale, but it's like a fun brawler. It's a brawler game, so it's pretty fun. It keeps me entertained. I've been playing it a lot as far as new games go. And as far as number two and number three, I really don't know because honestly, I ain't played that many games this year. There's new. I've been playing older games to be completely honest with you because the new games that's been coming out this year have been lacking. So, El Boogie, I want to hear what you got to say before we get into that conversation. So, what's your top five? Because I want
Okay.
to know. I want to know. I'm curious to know.
Okay.
You played some more games than I played this year too. So I want to know. I want to know what you say your top five is.
All right. I'm just gonna run it down, and then I guess I'll kind of explain briefly. Number five, Dying Light 2. Number four, it'll probably be Demon Slayer. Um,
Oh, Demon Slayer did come out this year, didn't it?
Number three, probably Gran Turismo 7. Number two, probably. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bump Dying Light off the list and put the Uncharted remake, the Uncharted Legacy remake.
Yeah, they did drop that. Okay, that's valid.
And number two, probably Lost Judgment. Even though that came out last year, I just played it this year, so it's Lost Judgment.
I
And
feel it.
probably number one, Elden Ring, even though I haven't beat it yet. So
I feel it.
that's my
But
top
yeah,
five.
so I guess my number two will be Elden Ring, which you would probably say like, what number two? Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Elden Ring is mad fun. It's just like my boy just said, I just never beat it yet. I mean, and it's crazy because I got a lot of stuff I like. I could beat the game right now if I really wanted to. I
Yeah.
just haven't. And honestly, I did try to go back to play Elden Ring like 2 weeks ago or so, like 2 3 weeks ago. bro, I forgot all the controls to that game.
Yep.
And I
I
got off
forgot
the
where I was
game.
at for
I
real. I'm
got
like,
off the game in like 5 minutes, bro, because I forgot
bro,
what I was doing, where I was going, what I had in mind. I was like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing in this
bro, I
game.
logged back on that shit and died instantly and didn't even know where the fuck I was at. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was in
Bro,
a cave or some shit.
I logged back into that joint and I rode my horse and I rode straight into a boss fight, bro.
Bro. But that's the type of game that you have to play consistently because
Yeah,
you're gonna forget some shit
you gotta be consistent with that game because once you drop it, bro, getting back into it is definitely not gonna be easy.
at all.
As far as number 3 on my list, I would throw Uncharted in there because I had fun playing that remake.
Yeah.
It was good. Quality was
Um,
good. I mean, it's Uncharted. You know, I don't really have too many problems with Uncharted games.
except for the Lost Legacy, that shit was
Yeah,
boring
the
as
Lost
hell.
Legacy one that one lost me.
That was just super
I
boring.
was playing through it, but it was so boring. I was just trying to because as an update, since we're talking about games, we have a bet going on with AAGE, and right now the bet is really just between me and L Boogie. But L Boogie's up right now. I think he's at like 9 for the year. I believe I'm still at 5 or 6. Let me check because I got all my games and my I got all my games right here in my notes. But that I did. Bet. What did I be at? It was for the bet. So yeah, I'm at 5 because I beat Ratchet and Clank, the new one. I beat Astro Playroom. I beat Dying Light. I beat Demon Slayer, which I'll bump Dying Light 2 off of my list and put Demon Slayer on there. And then I beat the Uncharted 4 remaster game. I haven't beat a game since then, guys.
I'm gonna
And
be honest.
it's mainly because I'm playing long behind games, but I'm playing games that are over 20 hours. So it's like, bro, I'm not beating these games no time soon.
What's the name? Lost Judgment probably the last long game I'm going to beat to God of War if I'm being honest, because Madden is coming out this week, which we were playing it, and then probably 2K is coming out a few weeks after that.
Hopefully, y'all see Madden videos start to upload on Tuesday.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, maybe not Tuesday because I'm kind of taking a break from social media for the next few days. So maybe we'll
But we
have the
might stream
game.
it though. We'll
We'll
stream
have
it.
the game on Tuesday, but
Yeah.
I won't necessarily say you'll see it uploaded. If you want to catch us
Y'all
on the
see it
channel,
streaming though.
y'all see us streaming it. So if you're not following our Twitch, I know my Twitch is Zando Zone. My boy El Boogie can tell you about his Twitch.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check us out. You know what I'm saying? Because we are about to get. See, we're in the back half of the year now, so there's a lot of titles that's coming out. We got Madden, we got 2K, we got COD, and y'all know I'm a COD fanatic. Like y'all know that's my one of my favorite, if not favorite, game series out there. Right
Yeah.
behind, because it used to be COD and 2K and Madden. Those
Well,
are like
let's slow this down though, because we about to do the top 5 most anticipated
yeah,
games.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess I could start that off since I threw you into the bus the first time.
That boy
So,
crazy. I was ready for that one. I'm ready for that one because I know what I'm
oh,
anticipating.
you want to go? You want to
No,
go?
no, you can go first. I went first on the last one, so you can go first.
All right.
I'm
At
pretty sure we're both anticipating the same games.
yeah, for sure. Number 5 would probably be Forspoken. I'm definitely looking forward to that when it drop. Number 4, it'd be Madden. And it's crazy for me to say Madden because I swore I wasn't gonna buy Madden ever again.
Same guy
Like,
who says daily, bro, I will never buy another Madden game. He says it
but
all the time.
I always do it because I love football and we have no other
Exactly.
choice but to buy Madden.
And since
So
Madden has no competition, bro, we have no
we
choice
stuck
but
with
to
it.
buy Madden.
And I had to play a football game every year. It is what it is.
I just got to.
So,
I gotta play Madden at least once throughout that year.
for
So
sure.
all right, that's 4. What's 3?
Probably Call of Duty. For sure. Number 2 be 2K, and number 1 be God of War.
Of course, of course.
So
I think God of War is probably our most anticipated game of the year, from both of us, and especially when we finally got a release date for it, because we were scared for a little while, because I just knew they was pushing it back to next year. But once they said that junk was releasing this year, bro, I got so hyped. I even pre-ordered it at GameStop, and I haven't done that in years. I'm about to get a hard copy of this game. This is gonna be my first hard copy
I
game.
ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of sick you did that though, because we game share, and now I
I
can't.
know, bro. I know. This will be my first hard copy game in forever. And to be
But
honest with you, I might not even get the hard copy. I might still just get it online because me and my boy games here.
yeah,
That's just how we roll. But as far as my list, pretty much the same games, just a little bit different lineup, sort of, so to speak. Because actually, I'm gonna throw this game in there, and I'm surprised you didn't, honestly, because I'm actually getting more excited for it. You know, as time gets closer. So for number 5 for me is Saints Row. Actually, I'm actually kind of excited for this new Saints Row.
oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really think that will, especially me and LB, because we like games that we can play together. Because you know we like the game together. We like to do our videos and stuff together. So when we can find games that we can actually interact with together, it's fun. So I feel like Saints Row is gonna be a good game for us because we can play that together. We can do things together. We can grow our empire or whatever together. So that'll be cool. I think that'll be interesting to see. So that's my number 5 that I'm anticipating. Number 4 for me would be Forspoken. I've been talking about that game since we heard about it. And if nobody else in the group chat has been saying good things about that game, it's definitely been me. The only thing that I would say that I don't necessarily like so far is the fact that the girl be talking so much. Like I think she talks too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? The game ain't out yet. But from the gameplay clips and stuff that I've seen, she talks too much. Number 3 for me is actually Sonic Frontier because I'm a
Okay.
huge,
Okay.
huge
Okay.
Sonic fan. I am a huge Sonic fan. I've played every single Sonic game that has ever been created, minus Sonic Mania. That's the only one I didn't play, but my nephews had it. So I played through it, but I've never actually owned Sonic Mania. But I played every other Sonic game, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. So I'm excited for that. And then for me, number 2 would be Madden. Madden moved up highly on my list. I don't know why I'm so excited for this game. It could just be because of my love of football. But it's up there for me. And then of course number 1 is obviously God of War. And as you can see, 2K is nowhere near on my
I was
top
just
5
about
list.
to. I was just about to ask you that. I'm like, oh, no 2K at all. That's interesting. But
Bro, I'm still not over 2K deleting my character, bro.
I ain't mad at you because you know how much money I put into my shit and they
That's what I'm
deleted it.
saying, and it's crazy because I was just telling my homeboy that I tuned in on to our podcast to the other day. We was just talking about how because he said he liked the slow grind in 2K, and I'm like, bro, I completely understand that because I know me, I'm the type of person I'm gonna get 2K and then I'm gonna spend that $50 to get that 100,000 VC off
Yeah.
the, you know what I'm saying? That's off the rip. And then if I like my build, then I'm gonna continue to invest. But if I that's the only thing about 2K, bro. If you put money into a build and you don't even like that build,
You stuck with it.
you stuck with it, bro. Because you're not finna just put another 50, 100, $200 into another character. I mean, if you
A lot of
can
people do though.
got it like that because people do it all the time.
All
And
the time.
I'd be lying if I said I ain't never did it in 2K. I remember I think it was like 2K17 or 2K16. I had like 4 different characters that I built and put money into before I actually settled on one actual build that I just started dominating with. So
Yeah.
it's like, bro, but I don't do that no more, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if I do get on 2K23, bro, I'm probably gonna slow grind. I ain't even gonna lie, because I don't know, man. 2K just been letting me down. Madden been letting me down. But I'm thinking that it's going to be a good year for sports. But no, 2K is not on my top 5 anticipated games because I'm not really excited for it.
I'm not mad at that.
However,
I'm
I
not
am,
mad at that.
however, excited for Madden because, like I said, I love football. Football is my favorite sport. Basketball is definitely a close second. But I'm not really excited for 2K. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't really play 2K22. I haven't really played 2K for real since 19. Like 19 was the last 2K that I really went hard in, bro.
I could probably say the
19 was
same.
really the last 2K I really went hard in.
Yeah. I ain't mad at I'm not mad at that because 2K has been a disappointment, but then again, Madden has been a worse disappointment. So it's like it's hard.
They
It's
both been equally disappointing in my eyes, bro.
nah, Madden just been a little for me anyway. Madden just been a little bit more disappointing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like it's
I
because it's my favorite sport,
I
so
I
that's why.
I could feel that. I could feel that. I ain't even gonna sit here and try to pretend like I can't feel that, bro. I could feel that. I understand.
So
Madden is near and dear to us. So, to see it just tank so bad, it hurts. a little bit.
especially with John Madden passing away. I'm hoping that they do this game some justice this year
I hope
off
so,
his
bro.
legacy.
I mean, they claim they're making a lot of updates and different things. We've seen different things. Chris Move done already started uploading videos. Who else? It's another YouTuber I watched. They already started uploading videos.
And the gameplay looks
Can't think
a
of
little better. So
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
the gameplay looks good, man. It looks like you can't. It looks like they updated some of the features to where the defenders aren't as dumb
Yeah, it's
on the
no
field,
it
so
ain't
they don't just pick up any random receiver. You know, they actually play their zones. They actually play their routes. So we'll see how true that is when the game comes out and we can actually start playing it.
yeah.
Because we're unlike Chris Move and other great YouTubers out there.
We
We
can't get the game four
we
days
don't get the
early.
game 4 or 5 days early yet. We ain't at that stage in our career.
We
So
gonna get there though. We
one
gonna get
day,
there.
you know what I'm saying? One day we gonna be there. But right now, we just gotta wait till Tuesday so we can get that 3-day early access. You know what I'm saying? Get those skills under our belts. Y'all will see a lot of head-to-head matches on the channel. Y'all will see we'll probably do something with the My League that we're trying to create. We're already working on something with My League. We just trying to figure out the ins and outs and who we want to add and different things. But we're just trying to bring great content in everything that we do. That's all we try to do is bring great content. So we'll
For
see,
sure. For sure.
and we'll definitely be uploading. Like I said, y'all, we are out here. We really grinding this out, man. We really enjoy what we do. Y'all have no idea how much just these little maybe 30-40 minutes we spend on this behind these cameras just making these videos. Y'all will never know how much joy it brings us to be able to do this, and to say that we've been doing it for a year now. Of course, we had our little break where we fell off a little bit, but we've been doing these podcasts for over a year now, so we're seasoned in this podcast thing. This isn't like we just started this up a month ago. No, bro, this is a year that we've invested into making these podcasts. When
Yeah.
we were talking about making these when we first started doing our podcast, bro, we had been talking about doing it for 2 years before we even started. So
Yes.
there's really a lot of time that we really and thought and everything that we really and emotion that we put into this. So we just thankful to God first of all, because He the one that allows us to do this and gave us the opportunity to use our voice. So we just thankful for that. That's just my little 2 cents. I just had to throw my little thank yous out there real quick. But back to the business at hand with our next topic.
Which I don't really want to talk about, but
At all, but it needs to be talked about because if y'all were here for the last episode, y'all heard us rant about DC. Well, today is Marvel's turn. And I'm gonna go ahead and let my boy Boogie break the ice on why we talking about Marvel today.
all right. So if you know us, we love the Hulk. Like Hulk is my top 3 Marvel characters.
Easily.
Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine. That's my top 3.
Easily.
Now the progression, or not even progression, they just destroyed Hulk character. Like it's so bad right now that like I don't even believe that's the same Hulk that I grew up loving. And yes, I know this is Professor Hulk in the comics. Yeah. I don't want to hear that dumb shit. I don't care. All right.
Exactly, bro. Listen.
Like I don't care about Professor Hulk. Who cares about Professor Hulk? Like
Thank you, bro.
like I don't care. I don't care about character progression and this like y'all don't care about. No, I don't care. I don't care. All right. I want to see Hulk be Hulk.
Hulk. I want
Destroy
to see
shit.
Hulk be a rage machine. Yes, Hulk can talk, and yes, Professor Hulk is like basically Bruce Banner in Hulk's body. That's stupid, bro. We don't care about Professor Hulk. We don't,
Not at
and
all.
truthfully, we don't need him. There's too many smart people in the MCU, bro. We don't need Professor Hulk. We don't need him.
We need Hulk that's gonna come in and be a
We
nuke
need
and shut
Savage
shit
Hulk.
down. Yes.
We need Hulk to come in and tear it up, bro. We need Hulk.
We need Planet Hulk. We need World Breaker Hulk.
We
okay?
need World Breaker Hulk. And truth be told, that storyline is actually funny because World Breaker Hulk is really about the Avengers trying to stop that bit because he's too powerful.
I mean,
That's
I know
really
they can't do that
that's
storyline right
really what
now.
that's really what World Breaker Hulk was about, bro.
Yeah,
Hulk got too strong and they had to fight them, and he basically killed everybody.
I know they can't do that storyline. Cool, but to make
Yeah, but
Hulk
you can still bring Hulk's full strength out.
exactly,
Y'all change up so much stuff, bro.
y'all
Just
got him in
make it make
She-Hulk
sense.
being a fucking side character, and it's like if I watch this
Y'all
show,
got She-Hulk being the Hulk that we want,
if
and
I
y'all
watch
got
this
Hulk
show and
sideline.
she's stronger than Hulk and she make Hulk look soft,
Bro, she already doing the trailer, bro. That's why I'm already,
I'm just hoping
saying?
that's misleading, bro. I'm hoping that's
Trailers
misleading.
do
Like,
mislead, but I don't think this one is, man. And then what's even worse is Abomination is getting the same treatment Hulk got, y'all.
like
I
my
don't
man,
know if y'all heard Abomination's voice. If y'all haven't watched that trailer, this is why I wish we could pull it up right now. But if y'all haven't heard Abomination's,
looks like my man said in the group chat. This man saying like, Korg, what the fuck is going on, Marvel? What is y'all doing?
bro,
Like,
what? And don't y'all try to come out 5 years later talking about some, oh, we just didn't know what to do with those characters. Bro, what?
you don't know what to do with the top 5 Marvel character?
Bro, you got Hulk and Abomination. It's literally so much that you can do with those two characters.
If you
Y'all
look at
decided
the
to nerf both of them.
if you look at the Incredible Hulk movie that came out,
2008 with Edward Norton.
Edward Norton, even if y'all don't like his Bruce Banner, cool. That's it. I don't really
His
care.
Hulk though?
His Hulk is the Hulk that should be in every fucking MCU movie. That's the Hulk that I know.
This Hulk is what made me say this is what I want to see when I see Hulk on the big screen, bro.
When he kicked Abomination before he turned the Abomination in his chest into that
Bro,
damn tree,
what? All right.
he said, "That's all you got." Hulk said,
Him and kick my boy.
"Crush this man's chest, turning him into a damn slinky against
Turn my
that
man
tree."
into a slinky, bro. They had to turn my man into Abomination after that because he was
And you
done for it.
and you telling me that he goes from that?
And then
Then
too, there was so much. There was so much. Not even just that, bro. There was so much they were setting up in that movie, bro. The leader was being set up in that movie. You had Thunderbolt Ross. You know what I'm saying? Looking like the Red Hulk. If Edward Norton would have got another movie, bro, I feel like Red Hulk would be in the universe right now. If they would have stuck with him and stuck with his character development, or even if they didn't stick with him, but they kept even when they decided to bring on Mark Ruffalo, but they kept what Edward Norton's Bruce whatever was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even if they changed the character, bro, they could have kept it to where the storyline still matched what they was doing with the Hulk character before. Because to say that technically Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is the MCU's Hulk, and he came out of nowhere, and we ain't really, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really get to resonate with him on no levels. Not to mention Hulk is probably never getting a solo movie anytime soon if he does. They was talking about a World Breaker Hulk movie, but that disappeared. So we don't even know if that's gonna happen anymore. It's just like, bro, I don't understand.
and I don't want to make it seem like I dislike Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk because he's not a bad Bruce Banner at all. It's just
Bruce Banner is spot on personally,
yeah, he's
but
not bad.
it's just how they wrote his Hulk, man. They dog my
He
man Hulk.
regressed. He regressed so
Bro,
crazy, and
Hulk
it's
has
like
not been the same since Infinity War, bro. Since he got dog walked by Thanos,
exactly,
my boy has
exactly.
not been the same since he got dog walked by Thanos, bro.
The last time Hulk was decent is when he he took Loki and slammed his man on the ground about 20 times. So that's the
And
last
that was in the
time.
first Avengers movie.
Exactly.
That was
So
back in what, 2012? I think that's when that movie came out.
that should tell you something right there. So it's like
That should tell you a lot.
I I'm hoping that they somehow find a way to make up for disrespect of the Hulk. I'm hoping, but it remains to be seen right now. And that's my thing right now with Marvel and DC. I have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I'm lying. I know what Marvel plan is. I don't agree with a lot of shit that they doing. DC is where I don't know what the fuck they doing.
I don't know what DC got going on at all.
But
I don't know if DC know what they got going on. I don't know what DC want to do. And quite frankly, like I said, time and time again, I don't know if I said it on the pod yet or not, but I go into DC movies with low expectations. If I walk out of there happy, then DC did a good job. If I walk out of there the way that I walked in, it's like, I mean, I knew it, but
Yep.
I'm watching it because it's a superhero movie. It's DC, and I'm trying to get them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to support them, but DC is just not it, man. I don't know. And it doesn't make sense that they're canceling so many of their movies, but then they keep in other movies. They was just talking about Joker 2 being in production, but y'all canceling everything else. Like, what is the point of this? What is the point of having Joker in a universe where he's not connected to anybody?
Yeah.
It's just Joker. Like, what, bro? Listen, man. Look, don't get me wrong. I like Joker, and I like the fact that they're trying to shed light on his backs. I mean, his side of the story. But you cannot make a movie about a villain and not have the hero in the movie.
Yeah. Well, like my man DJ said, another host that we have, he'll be on here soon. But like he said, which I didn't agree with at first, but now I'm not saying I'm agreeing now, but he kind of making sense to where like comic book movies might start to get be extinct in the next 15 years.
Bro, they're
Now,
definitely they're
right?
definitely oversaturated right now for sure.
Yeah.
I think Marvel's mistake is what my man's DJ said, because at first I was like, nah, bro, Marvel know what they're doing. But as Phase 4 has progressed, I'm like, yeah, they're definitely dropping too much content. They're doing
Yeah.
too much.
For
Marvel's
sure.
doing too much, and they're not paying attention to what they're dropping because now they're dropping mid content, and it's like, dang, bro, y'all dropping these shows, but these shows don't hold up to what is going on with the movies, and then the movies are starting to lack now because y'all focusing on too much stuff. Y'all attention is split way too much, bro. They're dropping like freaking. I think it's like five. No, I think it's like five movies that's dropping between the next 2 years, bro, and like 6 shows, 4 or 6 shows. That's way too much content.
Yeah.
That's way too much content. I remember back when Marvel was only dropping what 2 movies a year. Then they bumped it up to like 4 movies a year, which is cool. I'm cool with 4 movies, but now you got 5 movies in a year in between 2 years, and then you got, because I'm counting 2023 and 2024, like the first part of 2024 is like when phase 5 ends or something like that. So or the end of 2024. I know the timeline, but right now I don't know the timeline. So excuse me for not saying that right if I said it wrong. But still, it's just too much content that Marvel is doing, in my personal opinion.
I
And then
agree.
DC is trying to compete on a Marvel level, but they're not on a Marvel level. DC just needs to stay in their own lane, get Marvel out of their head, and create something, because Marvel is on the way out within the next 10 years or so. I say 15 years max. Marvel will be done. We will not see any more Marvel movies.
Yeah. So
And if
DC, that's your
DC
time to shine.
Exactly. If DC is still building their universe up, then in these next 15 years, when Marvel ends, DC would be at the thriving point of their universe. Honestly,
So
if
they
they
better
go ahead
not
and
fuck it
set
up.
something, if they go ahead and start setting something up now
Yeah,
and
they
just
better.
let it flow, even if they don't, even if they create a whole bunch of movies that connect in small ways, that's still better than what they've done in the past.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all already had a connected universe and it tanked because y'all, a lot happened with Zack Snyder, and then he was off the movie, and then y'all let some new guy come in and basically delete half of his whole movie so that the continuity of the movie did not make sense when it actually dropped. So
Yeah.
then it took for them to finally, it took for the fans, bro, to go to the internet yet again and get them to release the Snyder's version of the movie, bro. What we should have got in the first place. And I will back this up every single time, bro. If we would have got that 4 hour movie in the first place, bro, DC probably would be in a very different predicament right now.
And if they would have gave everybody a solo movie before they just jumped in and gave us a Justice League.
Bro. And
But
even if they didn't, I mean, even if they did it the way that they did, and they did the how they did it, but they actually dropped the solo movies that they were supposed to drop, because they were supposed to drop a Cyborg movie that got scrapped. They were supposed to drop all those solo movies with the characters was supposed to be coming after. But it's like you said, bro, it doesn't necessarily make sense. Like, granted, most of us people who are comic book heads, most of us know, the Justice League. We know the main characters and all of that stuff. So necessarily, you don't necessarily have to do an origin story. Origin stories are really meant for like people who really don't know anything about the universes. and things like that. So honestly, me personally, that's why I don't like origin story films. Because it's like, bro, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see something I've seen 1,000 times. You know, I want to see new content. I want to see something that hasn't been done yet. We've seen it like Spider-Man prime example, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I like how the MCU just skipped over the origin story, and now they want to do Spider-Man freshman year as an animated series, which I'm all for. I'm for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, cool, we know the origin story, we know how it works, but now that we already have this character that's just been embedded into the universe, now you can go back and say, all right, well, this is what happened during his freshman year, and I'm cool with that. But throwing an origin story in this late in the game, as far as making films, if it's not a brand new character, I don't necessarily see why we need it. Like Fantastic Four, that doesn't need to be an origin story movie, bro. We know about the Fantastic Four. Just let them already be doing something and come into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't necessarily need a whole nother origin story. You don't got to do that.
No,
Like,
not at all.
if you want to throw clips to an origin in there, sure, cool, do that. But don't make it a full-fledged origin film again, bro. We do not need another Fantastic Four origin story, bro. If they do that again, bro, I promise you, Marvel is done.
For sure.
But the good thing is, from what I've been seeing about the movie and development so far is, and which is not really in development, but like the developing news about the movie, is that it's not supposed to be an origin story right now. So that's sounding pretty good right now. But I know a lot of us are anticipating Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Those are the last two pieces for me as a fan of Marvel. If they mess those two things up, bro, I don't know what else to say about Marvel. They should have just let it go after the Infinity Saga, because this multiverse saga is trash right now, bro. It really is trash, bro. Like Doctor Strange 2, I was watching that movie the other day, bro. I literally fell asleep.
All right.
I fell asleep. And I fell asleep when I saw it in the movies. Like, I fell asleep, bro. Like, I'm falling asleep in Marvel movies. That's crazy. And I will say this. I did not think Thor Love and Thunder was a bad movie. The only thing that I thought about that movie was that, of course, it was just too jokey. Thor is meant to be a serious character. He should not be that comical. And that's just that. Like, don't get me wrong, the comedy in Ragnarok was good, but I knew when they started doing the comedy in Ragnarok, I already knew that when Love and Thunder came out, I knew what it was going to be. So it was like, But all in all, I still thought the movie was solid. You know, I thought it was a solid movie. As far as Phase 4 movies go, it's probably the only one I actually stayed up to watch so far. So let that sink in. You know, and honestly, I'm banking on Wakanda Forever to be good, because if that's not good, bro, then ultimately Phase 4 was a flop. From TV shows, movies, Phase 4 was a flop if Wakanda Forever is not good.
Yeah.
And even if it is good, Phase 4 is still technically a flop, because they only had like two good things to happen so far, in my personal opinion, which was Thor and hopefully Wakanda Forever. So we'll see. Or Black Panther 2 for everybody who wants to call it that, but it's actually called Wakanda Forever. So
yeah. Well, that's all we have for this week, y'all. He well said everything that you said, brother.
Yeah, bro. And, you too.
And yeah, expect this to be out in the next couple of days. We grinding right now, y'all. Trust me.
Yeah, we in grind mode, y'all. Y'all see. Well, y'all don't see, but y'all will see that we about to upload 2 episodes this week, and that's just the beginning of the week. You know what I'm saying? We might mess around and upload a couple more episodes this week. Who knows? Because we really out here. We pushing this content out, y'all.
Yeah.
Be ready. Be excited. Upgrades coming soon as far as the sound quality and things like that. I'm working on getting a better camera, and I'm also working on getting better sound. My boy is working on getting better sound. So, you know, just bear with us, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, and by the end of this year, man, y'all gonna be like, dang, these dudes really transformed their whole podcast. Like, we tried to tell y'all, bro. Like, we really did. So yeah, man. You know,
that's it for us this week, man.
That's it.
And we'll see y'all soon.
It's been fun.
It's your boy L Boogie, and we'll see y'all again.
Y'all niggas know the vibe.
I'm tryna vibe to this.